Hey guys, welcome back to Angel and Angela, and on this topic I wanted to talk to you guys about how narcissists will give you outer body experiences, and this is why they do not want you to be in tune with your spirit. They do not want you to be one with your spirit, with your soul, because the narcissist has a plan for you, right? Their plan is to use you, abuse you, and to almost make you act out what they're thinking. They want you to figure them out so well that you're just going to stand in line and do what they say and live by their rules and live in their world, right? So the narcissist wants you to look at them as kings, as queens, as someone that you're just never going to find again, right? And the crazy part is that you actually believe that. You feel like this is, one in a million, right? You feel like they're a big deal. They made themselves look like a big deal. You don't even realize that there are a lot of people like these type of people, right? You don't even realize that in the moment. And when you're not realizing that, you're having an outer body experience because you're not able to connect to what's really going on. So the narcissist wants you to connect to how they think. This is why they need someone who does not know themselves, is not in tune with their spirit, with their soul, so that they can control their soul, right? So when you're under the narcissist's control, they want you to think like them immediately, and you will find yourself, changing who you are as a person, or parts of you changing at least, and they see that. They see when it almost seems like you're morphing into them, you're being a part of them. And this is why they go after, empaths that are not self-aware, or narcissists like themselves that are not self-aware even, The narcissist gets thrilled off of people that aren't in tune with their spirit more than people who actually know themselves. People who know themselves are always going to seem, the narcissist will always seem frustrated with those type of people. So when you're having this outer body experience, there are things that are happening in the relationship, right? You're having dreams, you're having visions, and the dreams and the visions sometimes come in the beginning, a warning, and you ignore it. Sometimes there's something that you need to learn, a lesson that needs to be learned. And then you'll have a intuition or a feeling something's wrong. You'll have dreams. And when you're having these dreams, you're having outer body experiences because you're able to know what's going to happen next, or you're able to process in your mind what the reality of what's going on with you really is, not what this person is trying to make you believe. So your mind, your spirit, your body, you'll have an outer body experience where something is telling you this isn't who you think, they are. Something's telling you you don't deserve this, or, leave this person alone. You're having all of these doubts inside of you, warnings. And the narcissist makes it impossible because they won't leave you alone. They won't let you move on. They keep wanting to do the back and forth. When you think it's over and you don't think they're coming back, they come back, and other times these people leave and, they leave you really distorted, where you're coming into that outer body experience that you've been in with the back and forth, where you're telling yourself to run, but you can't move. And now you're coming into your body, you're coming into the reality of things. You're coming into the time you spent, the time that you might feel like you wasted, but at the same time was something that you needed to go through, because the narcissist was trying to understand why you weren't aware of the superpower that you have, which is having an outer body experience and being able to determine quickly, very quickly, what someone wants for you, or what someone's next move is going to be when it comes to you. Because most of the time, narcissists get people that are just, in the maze, daydreaming, So when you're having an outer body experience and you're aware of every little detail and you're replaying these things in your mind, now you've became a threat. You've became a threat when you're able to have visions, dreams, intuitions about what that plan, what that narcissist plan is immediately, when you don't need, hours or days to figure out what type of person you're dealing with, because you keep having outer body experiences where you're well aware that this person is wicked. It's almost as if your senses have been heightened, to another level, all because you have connected your mind, your body, your spirit, and you have been able to separate these things and bring these things together to see things that others may not see. And when you start developing this power, when you're with this person, they're stopping you, right? But as you get stronger and you realize what's happened, your instincts, will get stronger with other narcissists that you come upon. It won't take you that long to figure these people out and what they're going to do next. This is why it will be times where they say things about you, or you tell them, hey, you said this about me, and they're shaking their head saying, I never said that, but you swear up and down you heard them say something. It's almost like they were talking out loud, and you swear you heard them talk out loud, but in their mind, they really feel like they didn't. A lot of times when you're able to hear things or see things that others can't, you'll know how to handle it before it happens. You'll know what they want. You'll know what's going to happen next. It's almost like you're seeing it, you're putting yourself there before it happens. And, like I said, for example, this person, they're communicating with another gang stalker and they're playing games when people aren't even thinking about them. And, I could hear the conversation while I was outside, even though there was no one there. I could feel the energy, the colors. And I stood there like in my driveway, watering my plants and things like that. And I just felt it. I felt like, hey, they're going to try to do that because they're on this conference call coming to get you. They want you to feed into their energy. So as I sit there, I could hear from a distance the motorcycle, and it goes around in a circle around the neighborhood, and I could hear it, and I'm like, oh, that's him. So I just stood there where I was at. Like, I didn't care because I didn't even know this person. I just knew that this person sent this person as a gang stalker. And, actions show a lot, especially, narcissists, they want you to elaborate how you feel. They want to play the back and forth, but when they know that, they can't do that to you, they're shooken up because they know that you're having an outer body experience, and no matter what they see in front of them, you aren't who they think you are. So you're almost like an alien to them, So as I'm hearing this motorcycle go around the neighborhood and I'm standing there, I hear it coming and I'm like, I know that's him. I heard the conversation while I'm watering the plants. I'm hearing the conversation in my head. I'm like having an outer body experience. I know what they're planning, what the gang stalkers are planning. I'm already there waiting, like, okay, I want you to do it just to show you that my instincts are on another level. Like, don't, I'm not that person you think I am. And as they're going really fast and they think that they were going to go into my driveway, but I'm standing right in the middle of it, they slowed down and you can tell that the impact, they felt like, oh, whoa, like they had to stop really fast because their plan was to go into my driveway, to go into theirs. That's what they planned, and he was going around in circles really fast, just because I'm outside watering my plants, like, you're bothering me, right? So this is something that I dealt with in many different aspects, and this is why I wanted to share it with you guys, because when you don't really know about narcissism, things like this will bother you. Once you know that these people are doing this because they're trying to break you, then you know how to prepare for the war. But then you're almost feeling like you're trapped in your body, and things aren't going to get better if you leave, or you're afraid to make moves or take risks or chances because you've been around these type of negative people for so long. So they create negative energy in order to pull you away from your outer body experiences. And this is why when you look back, you'll realize that any experience that you had any experience that you ever had with them wasn't what you thought. So even when things were bad and you were trying to outweigh the good, once you start having that outer body experience, you realize that the good was never really good. You start to see that there were so many things you ignored. But this is a good thing because you replay these things so that it won't happen again. You replay these things because these are the things that will help you navigate when someone is trying to pull you away from the outer body experience that you're having. And when you're having this experience, you almost feel invincible, like anything is possible. But what the narcissist does is that they pull you away. They don't want you to have that outer body experience. They want you to be in your body. They want you to be in that shell. They don't want you to come out of that shell. You will find yourself not wanting to do anything, not wanting to leave the house, not wanting to do many things that, you once did. And that's because, you had to go through this situation so that you can understand that these outer body experiences, these glitches that you were having throughout the relationship weren't just glitches. They were speaking, truths about your reality. So this is why you have to snap out of it and, pay attention to the signs early on. And you won't miss them. You will know immediately what these people want. So the narcissist does not want you to have an outer body and experience. They don't want you to experience heaven. They want you to be in hell and conflict. They want you to be conflicted between who they are, who you are you good enough? So they want you to be in hell with them. So don't let these people fool you. Don't let them fool you with, these fake pictures that they take, pretending that they're happy. A lot of times, they'll tell other people that everything is perfect, everything is swell. And this is all, part of their little poker face. They don't want those people to run back and tell you. So a lot of times they're lying to flying monkeys, and they're trying to, they're trying to deceive you, but you have to have that outer experience to know that that's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to undermine you. So I hope that this message, you guys, was helpful for your healing. If you want to book a session with me, my booking information is on the description box. Just give me about 24 hours, you guys, to respond to you. And, I'm sending you guys lots of love, light, and peace, healing as always. I'll talk to you guys on the next podcast. Love you guys. Bye.